Assalamu alaikum. So the topic for today's practical is stool examination continued. Previously we talked about the physical, the chemical and the microscopic examination of stool. So continuing with the same practical, we are going to discuss about the importance of stool tests or stool examination to detect or to identify or diagnose the worm infestations or the infections that are caused by some of the worms by detecting either the worms in the stool or the eggs in the stool that can be seen microscopically. Okay, so first of all, Hymenopsis H. nana. The adult worm, it is small, thread-like small intestinal cystode in infected man, which is measuring about 1 to 4 centimeter in length and 1 millimeter in diameter. So as you can see here in the picture, the adult worm, it has a head and the other body part has some segments. The neck is shown here. Then the head is further divided into rostrum, the suckers for the sucking purpose, and here is the neck. The lifespan of this worm is short, it is only about 2 weeks. Then about the eggs. These eggs are actually dark brown, spherical or oval in shape, as you can see here, 30 to 45 micrometers in diameter, and it has 3 distinct membranes. The outer one is thin and colorless, while the inner one encloses the oncosphere, and the space between the 2 membranes, as you can see here, is filled with yolk granules and polar filaments. So this is the egg shell, this is the inner membrane, and these are the hexakinth embryo. This is the space between the 2 membranes is filled with this substance, which is yolk granules and polar filaments. So next is Taenia saginata. The adult worm is white and semi-transparent, measuring 5 to 10 micrometers in length. As you can see here, the head has 4 suckers, and these are the segments of the body. Then discussing about the eggs of Taenia saginata, these are yellow brownish in color. They are surrounded by a thick brown radially striated wall here, as you can see here. It also contains oosphere with 3 pairs of hooklets. So these are the oospheres which this is the oosphere which consists of 3 pairs of hooklets. So this is the eggshell, as you can see, and these are the oosphere with 3 pairs of hooklets. While that of Taenia solium, the head of the worm has again suckers and the double crown of hooklets. So this is the difference between Taenia saginata worm and Taenia solium worm. Then among the nematodes, first of all we're going to talk about Trichuris trichura, which is a whipworm. So the adult worm, first of all, its shape and general appearance resembles a whip. As you can see here, it resembles a whip. Then the interior 3/5 is very thin and hair-like, and the posterior 2/5 is thick and resembles the handle of a whip. So the interior end is very thin, while the posterior 2/5 is thick and it resembles like a whip, as you can see here. The eggs of this particular worm are yellowish brown in color. They are barrel shaped. So the shape of these eggs is barrel with mucus plug. As you can see, these 2 circles, these are the mucus plugs at each pole, and it measures about 50 micrometers in length while 25 micrometers in breadth, and it contains a double shell. Again, you can see the double shell, one and the second shell, and this is how it looks like. Then Ascaris lumbricoides, which is also known as the roundworm. So the adult worm of Ascaris is actually the largest worm that exists in the intestine, and it is light brown or pink in color, and its appearance or its shape is rounded, As you can see here, it's rounded and tapered and both the ends. The anterior end is going to be is thinner while the posterior end is thicker. Okay, then we have the mouth opens at the anterior end. So this is the anterior end and this is the posterior end, in which we have the anus. And so the anterior end is supposed to be thinner while the posterior end is a bit not thicker, but the anterior end is more thinner than the posterior end. So the mouth opens at the anterior end with 3 toothed lips and one dorsal and 2 ventral. Now talking about the egg of this worm, the egg is oval in shape, brownish in color, brownish yellow in color, then 40 to 50 micrometers in breadth and 60 to 70 micrometers in length. This is the length while this is the breadth. Okay, shell is often covered by an uneven albuminous coat. As you can see here, this shady part that you're viewing is actually a protein coat, and it contains a fertilized ovum. So this is the fertilized ovum that you can see here. Now Enterobius vermicularis, which is also known as pinworm. So the adult worm is small and it is white in color. It is spindle shaped and it resembles a short piece of thread. So it is very small, that is why it resembles a short piece of thread. Now talking about the anterior end, this is the anterior end, this is the posterior end. You can see the esophagus here, and this is the intestine of the adult worm. Now talking about the egg, it is oval in shape, slightly oval in shape, and it is colorless. One side is flattened, ventral side is flattened, so this is the flattened side, while this convex side or the dorsal side is the other side. Now its size is about 50 to 60 micrometers in length this way and 30 micrometers in breadth. It is surrounded by a transparent shell. This, as you can see, the darker line, this is the transparent shell, and it contains a tadpole-like larva. This is the larva. So the last worm that we're going to talk about is Ankylostoma duodenale, which is also termed as hookworm. So the adult worm, as shown here in the picture, is small. It is grayish white and cylindrical worm. The anterior end is bent slightly dorsally, and the bend is in the same direction as the general body curvature. Then the lifespan of this worm is about 3 to 4 years. Now talking about the eggs, these are again oval in shape. They are going to measure about 65 micrometers to 40 micrometers, 65 in length while 40 in breadth, and it is colorless, and it is surrounded by a shell membrane which is transparent and hyaline. Then it contains a segmented ovum with 4 blastomeres. These are the 4 blastomeres of the segmented ovum. It has a clear space between the egg shell and the ovum. So this was all about the stool examination part 2. Again, write the practical along with all the diagrams in your practical copies. Thank you.